Let me tell you of a time about 4 years ago, where we've just finished this lockdown period and we have to go back to school. Horrific. Absolutely horrific. I haven't talked to any of my friends for months. I haven't seen them in person and actually socialised with them. I haven't done anything. I've just sat indoors and played video games. For 6 months in a row. Straight up, fucking 6 months of doing the lessons as early and as quick as I can. Urging teachers, please get the lessons out if they're not already out. Doing them and going and playing Fortnite. Going and playing Warzone or what's not. I don't remember, man. Yeah, I'd sit home and literally play Fortnite from about 1 PM until like 7, 8, 9. Like 8, 9 hours every single day. And same with COD, Warzone and what's not. Not literally in a row. I'd take breaks, to go to the toilet. But that was about it. I had nothing better to do, apparently, to my old self. And when school came back around, it reopened. God, it was horrible. Only God knows how horrible it was for me. I mean, I went from being this antisocial little fucking raisin in society to having to now socialise with people. I'd been completely drained of socialising. I had been literally turned from a grape, not an olive, a grape into a raisin when it comes to my social skills. And guess what? I had zero confidence. I didn't even want to go outside. I was scared to go outside. I had literally no confidence. It was perhaps the least confident time in my entire life. I genuinely think I was more confident when I was 7 or 8 years old. When I was 5 years old, when I was 6 years old, when I was even 4 or 3 years old, I was more confident. But all of a sudden, I was the little cuck in the corner of the conversation. I was a cuck. I was a pussy in a conversation. And I've been there, brother, so I know how horrible it feels. You want to be social. Perhaps you used to be social, but now you're this scared little fucking freak in the corner. So, I'm going to give you how I can be so confident now. How I can look into this camera and speak so concisely and getting better each and every single day. At speaking, obviously. It's not as easy as you'd think. It really isn't. Most of you lot can't even speak normal English, or your ums and ers. So, I'm doing better than you and I'm not even doing great yet. So trust me, brothers, I know a thing or two about confidence. Because it's something I like to, like I said in the title, exude. Which essentially means almost show it off, if you know what I mean. To exude something is almost like to radiate it from yourself. If you exude happiness, it means everybody can see how happy you are. Because you almost radiate it and show how positive you are to everybody with your interactions and, essentially how you act and how you speak and how you interact with people. Full stop. I can tell you how to exude confidence like a champion. And I don't want to leave you waiting too long because you've already watched to this point in this video. You clearly really care. So, the first thing I'll do is find out what you're not confident about. And this might be a bit difficult for you because you might be a complete fucking glazer. You might be this person who overcompensates everything with this just happiness for absolutely nothing. You might be a glazer. You might say to a fat person, oh, you're not in that bad shape. You just eat too many pizzas or some shit. Some dumb shit like that. That's who you are. If you're a glazer, the only reason you're ever confident in social scenarios is because you just make everybody happy. You make everyone have a smile on their face. Except for the people who know you're a glazer. Like me. I'm not a glazer. But one thing that I was less confident about when I had to go back to school was looking people in the eyes. I didn't think I'd gone fat. But perhaps one thing I was a bit self-conscious about was how I looked as well. I never thought I looked handsome. I never thought I'd be able to come on the camera and speak so finely. Because I always thought I looked ugly. Honestly, as a kid, I always thought I looked ugly. Your nan calls you handsome and what's not. Happy days, right? Puts a smile on your face. That's probably because you are handsome as well. But I always looked at myself in the mirror and thought, I'm ugly. I'm ugly as fuck. How can women even look at me and talk to me? I'm ugly as hell. And that's honestly how I used to think. Perhaps I'll make a video on how I fix that in the future. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I might draw that down. Apologies for that pause. I had to draw that down. It's actually a good idea. Because I want to help you with that, obviously. But I'm here to talk about confidence, not my face. Another thing I've always been less confident about, not just my body, is the way I speak. And most importantly, about the way I speak, my voice. I've always been worried since about maybe the age of 14, how I sound when I speak. When I was 10 or 11, people told me, oh, your voice was really deep. And now it's not deep, it sounds like. I know it's gotten deeper, obviously, because growing up a little bit. But there are some days when I'm speaking that it sounds really fucking light inside of my head. My parents tell me it's the same. Everybody around me doesn't say, oh, your voice is lighter. They tell me it's the same. But in my head, it sounds lighter. It sounds more babyish. It sounds like I've reversed in age. And this actually happens, especially the other day. I'm going to talk about it in another video, but I went for a run and I got fucked by the weather. And for like 20 minutes, my voice sounded like I was 10 years old again. It sounded like, it sounded horrible. And then my confidence just fucking depleted. So once you can identify what you have issues with, obviously, why your confidence is low, you can start to figure out and realise how you can actually fix this. How you can get in better shape, obviously. How you can speak better. And just by many things. I have so many plans for the future, gents. You don't understand. Being here now is fucking powerful, man. It's really powerful. I don't want to say it's Bitcoin at $5, but it might just be Bitcoin at $5. You'll understand soon. This place, I have so many ideas. And obviously step 2 to having confidence is to just walk around and forget about all of it. Forget about all that shit. Because a lot of times, like I said the other day, your brain puts ideas into your head that aren't real. This is going to be difficult sometimes. Like when I hear my voice differently. It's going to be difficult to just not hear my voice how I hear it so light. It's going to be extremely fucking difficult. But it's the belief that's the limiting factor. And it's the belief that's mainly always the limiting factor in you. If your brain believes you're in horrible shape, first off, you might be. So you might need to genuinely change that. Take some action towards changing that. But the best thing you can do apart from that is almost like go around the solution. And if it's something that's mentally blocking you, forget about it. If it's something that physically is blocking you, you can't really forget about it. If it's some physical ailment that you genuinely have, if it's some disability, you can't do anything about that, right? You just have to live life with that. And perhaps this is just a reminder to you that there's nothing you can do, unfortunately. Maybe there is a surgery, but you need 20 grand for it. Work for it. Because unfortunately, there's no easier way. But luckily in Britain, there is free healthcare, so hopefully it'll be free. If it's some physical ailment, like you're fat, or you're too skinny, you just got to take action, bruv. Step 2 is basically the action taking. And it always is. Because 99% of your issues are come from laziness, are bred from laziness. They've literally come out of thin air and they've just summoned upon you, and now you're a lazy fucker and you can't be asked to fix it. 99% of your issues are just laziness. All you have to do to fix X, Y, Z, 99% of the time, is just not be as lazy. Take a little bit of action. I can say take action every single video I make. I guarantee you I could. Go back into every one of my videos. I could tell you, how you fix this? Take action. How you prevent this from happening? Take action. How do you be as awesome as clean? You take action. It's simple as that. It's really simple as that. And if you have this physical ailment, like I said, like let's say you've sprained your ankle and now you're less confident because you sprained your ankle. Why? That's mental shit. You need to get rid of that. But if it's some physical that's actually wrong with you, like you're fat, you shouldn't be fat, or you're too skinny, then you just need to either do some exercise and maybe eat a little bit less, or do some exercise and eat a little bit more. It's really fixable. And most of the time, it's just your mind stopping you. Your mind is the reason you're confident. All you have to do to be more confident is have your head up. Because this is like an unfiltered section, right? If you got to this point in the video, you clearly fucking care about confidence. And you're probably still trying to find some value in this video if you haven't already. So here's the most valuable part, because I care about you. You're a loyal fan. You've watched to this point. You clearly care about yourself. You clearly care about your future. So I'm here to help you, bro. Obviously, you want to have your head up. You don't want to roll your shoulders back and look like this, or you don't want to have them forward and look like an ostrich, either way. But just naturally, your posture will fix over time if you just stop sitting like a donut like this in school. I guarantee you, if you didn't go to school for if you didn't go to school for like 6 months, your posture will probably fix itself. Because you wouldn't be sat like in these weird positions or hunched over all the time doing your writing or listening in school, and it's just all this bullshit, right? Of course you can't evade school. So the other way you can fix your posture, if that's something you're subconscious about, is just like sleeping with only one pillow. And maybe having a pillow like under your knees. Because it sort of gives you like almost like a reverse curve, if you know what I mean. Which is gonna, instead of bend it forward, bend it backwards. And then you do multiple actions, it balances out. Yeah, so number one, you have your head up. Number two, you look people in the eyes. And this is gonna take a long ass time. So let me give you a life hack that you can use so you don't have to look people in the eyes. Some people will say, look at the forehead. Some people say, look at the nose. Ish. Do you know what I say? You don't have to look at the eyes, you just have to look at one eye. Just focus on one eye. It's really simple. If I'm to look at myself, I won't look at both my eyes. It's not possible. You have to focus your eyes on two different things at the same time and look at them equally. It's not possible to do that. And that's probably why you don't have confidence to look people in the eyes. So I suggest you look at one eye. Or maybe you look in the inside of one eye. One of these. Don't look here at one eye, because then you're slightly looking over. And one more thing to increase your confidence in public is fuck the rest. Just walk like a champion. I'm not saying walk like this, dickhead. I'm not saying walk like that. I'm saying instead of walking with your head down like you're antisocial or what's not, just walk. Walk with your head up. Have your head up is one thing. But walk with your head up, look around, have a smile on your face, be this joyful little person. Be a good person, and your normally confidence will come for you. If you're a good, honest person, you'll have confidence. If you're not an honest person, perhaps you'll have less. I don't know, because like I said, I'm honest. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found value in it. Because all I want to do is give you value. And I hope I can do so each and every single day I record these videos. And if you're somebody who would like to gather more value and you don't want to go back and watch possibly 10 hours of content, I don't know how much I posted on this channel, you can join our Discord below, brothers, and our allegiance grows stronger each and every single day. And it gains more and more value each and every single day. Stuff I don't even talk about on YouTubers over there. Stuff we don't talk about at all. And it all takes just one person to spark the fire. One loyal fan of mine to spark the Discord and have people flowing into it. It's up to you at the end of the day. I don't want to keep you waiting any longer today, brothers. It's already been a long video. So, stay strong out there. We'll see you tomorrow.